Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this video, I want to talk about the 4 basic reasons that a trust is created. Some people wonder why some people have a trust, whether they should have a trust. And these are the basic reasons for creating a trust. And there are lots of different kinds of trusts. There can be a trust that is created through a will. There can be a family trust that is created before you even are born. There can be husband and wife trusts or family trusts, and there are all kinds of different trusts that have different acronyms associated with those that trust professionals use regularly. But the 4 basic reasons that a trust would be created are: number 1, to save money on taxes. There are various types of taxes on transfers of property, not including but not limited to the big one, which is the estate tax in the United States. So people want to protect the transfer of their property upon their death by including that property in a trust. It will pass free of estate taxes. There are other types of taxes that also can be avoided by using different types of trusts. The next major reason for creating a trust is to control the use of property. Property that is included and owned by a trust can have conditions upon its use. And that will give the person who is creating the trust the peace of mind that this particular asset, long after they're gone, will be maintained or treated in a certain way, used in a certain way. The next reason for creating a trust is to protect property. There is a clause called a spendthrift clause that can protect assets of a trust, which can include cash and investments, from the reach of creditors. There may be someone in the family who is an incapacitated person or a person with limited capacity, in that they have some type of physical or mental condition that prevents them from being able to exercise their own judgment on their own behalf. Or a person could have behavioral issues. They could have a gambling problem. They could have another type of problem that they are not responsible with money. A trust can then put conditions on when and how these people get money doled out to them, if at all. It may be such that the controls are in the trustee, and that the person who needs some help with their finances doesn't have direct access, but only through a trustee. A spendthrift provision prevents a creditor who this person has created an obligation with from coming in and invading the trust property to collect on that debt. And then the 4th major reason to create a trust is to enforce conditions on people. And this can be by limiting when a person receives an inheritance according to their age, beyond the age of majority. So without a trust, someone who takes by will, if they are of legal age, their entire inheritance would come to them at the time of the other person's death. If the person who is leaving the inheritance wants to structure it out over a period of time, they can do that by using a trust. Also, people can provide for their remaining spouse, their surviving spouse upon their death, by providing for care for that spouse so long as they are not remarried. Then in the event they are remarried, there can be additional conditions still to protect the spouse, but to keep certain assets away from the new spouse. That can also work for other types of people. So it requires certain behavioral aspects and certain conduct in order to benefit from that trust. I hope this information is helpful and gives you an idea of the reasons that people create trusts and can help you when you are dealing with these types of trusts or when you are considering what to do with your assets and your planning for your family and for your legacy. Let us know with any comments if you have any, and I look forward to seeing you next time.